foolish of me, Ernest, but I fell in love with you.
Darling, and when was the engagement actually settled?
It was settled the last of February last. Worn out by your entire ignorance of my existence, I decided to end matters. So I accepted you under this dear old tree here. And the next day, I bought this little ring in your name and this little bangle with the true lover's knot I promised you always to wear.
Did I buy you this? It's very pretty, isn't it?
Yes, of course. You've wonderfully good taste. It's the excuse I've always given for your leading such a bad life. And here is the box of letters that you wrote me.
My letters? But my own sweet Cecily, I never wrote you any letters.
Yes, you needed to remind me of that, Ernest. I remember all too well that I was forced to write them for you. I wrote 3 times a week, sometimes oftener.
You must let me read them.
Oh, no. They would make you far too conceited. The 3 you wrote me after I broke off our engagement was so beautiful and so badly spelled that even now I can't help but cry a little.
But did you ever break our engagement off?
Yes, of course, the 22nd of last March. You can see the entry if you like. Today I broke off my engagement with Ernest. I felt it was better. The weather continues charming.
But why on earth did you break it off?
Well, you see, an engagement is hardly serious if it hasn't been broken off at least once. Besides, I forgave you before the week was out.
Darling, what a perfect angel you are. I love you. You will never break off our engagement ever again, will you?
Never. Not now that I've actually met you. Besides, there is the question of your name.
Yes, of course.
You see, it's quite silly of me, but it's a silly girlish dream of mine to marry a man named Ernest. There is something in the name that inspires absolute confidence.
But my own sweet little loving Cecily, are you saying if my name weren't if I had any other name other than Ernest, you couldn't love me?
But what other name?
Oh, I don't know. Any name you'd like. Algernon, for example.
I don't like the name of Algernon.
I don't see why you would have any objections to the name of Algernon. It's a rather nice name. In fact, it's a quite aristocratic name. Half of the chaps at the bankruptcy court are called Algie. But seriously, Cecily, if my name was Algie, couldn't you love me?
I might respect you. I might even admire you. Your character, anyway. But, you see, I don't think that I would be able to pay you my undivided attention.
Your writing here is, I suppose, thoroughly experienced in all of the rites and practices of the church.
Oh, Dr. Chasuble? He is a most learned man. He hasn't written a single book. So you can see how much he knows.
I must seem on a most important christening. I mean, a most important business.
Oh.
I shan't be more than half an hour.
Considering we've been engaged since the 14th of last February, and only today have we met, I think it rather ridiculous that you part for so long a period as half an hour. Couldn't you make it 20 minutes?
I shan't be away long.
What an impetuous boy he is. I love his hair so. I must write his proposal into my diary.
And see.